October 2012, Tokyo. The city's neon lights flash on a quiet street corner, but 19-year-old Kenji isn't watching them. His eyes are glued to a bank ATM. His heart is pounding. In his hand, he holds a small, black box with a few wires coming out of it. It's his ghost box. He checks his watch and taps a button. A green light blinks on the box. A quiet whirring comes from inside the machine. The cash slot opens and thick stacks of yen start pouring out. Kenji isn't using a credit card or typing a PIN. He's found a secret way to talk to the machine. He built a homemade device that cost less than $50. Tonight, he'll make $250,000 without anyone knowing. How did a broke college student build a device to get him endless cash? And how long will it take for the banks to realize that the money isn't being stolen? It's being given away. 2 years earlier, in a cramped dorm room in Nagoya, Japan, a brilliant engineering student is struggling. Kenji is one of the smartest students in the country, but he's buried in debt. His family can't afford his tuition, and he works night and day to make ends meet. One night, a school project changes his life. He has to study how a bank ATM works. He digs into the technical details and finds something surprising, a hidden maintenance mode. This is a secret backdoor for technicians to fix the machine and load cash without a card. Kenji realizes that if he could copy the signals for that mode, he could control the machine. He learns that ATMs don't connect to the bank's main computers all the time. They only connect for a short time each day, usually between 2 and 4 a.m., to report how much money they have. The rest of the day, the ATM is on its own. It trusts any message that looks like it came from a maintenance device. The whole system is built on old technology, a secret that has been hiding in plain sight for decades. Kenji realizes he has found a digital skeleton key, and he just figured out how to copy it. He builds a small device, his ghost box, which looks like nothing special. It's a simple electronic tool that doesn't hack the network. It just tricks the machine. Over the next 6 months, Kenji's life becomes a thrilling blur. He travels across Japan, from the bright lights of Tokyo to the quiet streets of Sapporo. He only uses the ghost box late at night, targeting ATMs when no one is around. He never takes too much at once and moves from city to city to avoid being caught. The banks have no idea what's happening. They see the cash disappearing, but their computers say the money is still there. They think it's a simple counting mistake. The money is being taken, but their systems aren't reporting a single transaction. It's as if a ghost is taking the money. Kenji's plan is not just about the device, it's about how he uses it. He buys a fancy apartment, pays off all his student loans, and even starts his own tech company. He becomes a respected member of his community, even donating large sums of money to his old university. He's a new kind of criminal, one who doesn't need to break a single law to get what he wants. He just whispers a secret command to a machine, and the money is his. November 2012, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. A detective named Sato sits at his desk, staring at a computer screen. He's not a cybercrimes expert, but a veteran officer who's seen every kind of crime in the city. For the past 2 months, he's been trying to solve a puzzle that has the banks in a panic. ATMs across the city are losing money, but there's no evidence of a break-in. No cameras show a suspect, no alarms go off, and no bank accounts are being hacked. The money is just vanishing. Sato thinks about his last case, a simple robbery where he found a key clue in a discarded cigarette butt. This case, he realizes, is different. This criminal isn't a thief, he's a ghost. But Sato knows that no crime is perfect. He orders the maintenance logs from every ATM in the city. The files are huge, but he's looking for a specific kind of signal. He's looking for a mistake. After a week of sifting through data, He finds it. A tiny, unexplained signal that appeared on several ATMs right before money vanished. The signal was a simple maintenance protocol command, a digital handshake that told the machine to open the cash dispenser. But it was happening in the middle of the night when no technicians were working. This was the ghost box. The police can't track the device, but they can track the money. Sato starts building a financial trail, looking for unusual spending patterns. He finds a pattern of large cash purchases across the country, from a luxury apartment in Tokyo to a brand new car in Osaka. All the purchases were made with cash, a dead end for most detectives. But Sato looks for something else, the paper trail of the purchases. Every large cash transaction over a certain amount is documented. When he looks at the names on the documents, he finds the same name on all of them: Kenji Nakamoto. The ghost finally has a name. Kenji, living a life of luxury, thinks he's invisible. He believes his low-tech crime is too simple to be traced. He spends his days working on his new tech startup, a public face for his private fortune. He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, but he has no idea that a veteran detective has been building a case against him for months. One morning, Kenji is having breakfast at his high-rise apartment when there's a knock at the door. He opens it and sees Sato standing there, a calm look on his face. Kenji's heart sinks. He knows this is the end. He doesn't even try to lie. The police find the ghost box in his closet. The device that made him a millionaire now becomes the key piece of evidence that sends him to prison. Kenji is charged with theft, and his case makes headlines across the world. The prosecutor struggles to explain the crime to the jury. He stole money that didn't exist in the machine at the time, the prosecutor says. He was taking from a ghost account. The judge and jury are fascinated by the case. Kenji pleads guilty, and the court gives him a 3-year prison sentence and orders him to pay back the $2.3 million he stole, which he can't do since he spent it all. In the end, Kenji's story wasn't just about a clever crime. It was about a genius who found a weakness in a system that no one else was looking for. It was a terrifying look at a new kind of criminal, one who doesn't use a virus, but a simple device and a secret that was hiding in plain sight. For more stories like this, where unsuspecting people use smart moves to exploit the system, subscribe to our channel, Fraud Files, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video.